Draco the Ruler's family believe that Live Nation and their negligence is the reason why Draco the Ruler is currently dead. And they're suing Live Nation for close to $100 million.
Damn.
But Live Nation isn't playing fair. They're retaliating. And they're retaliating against Draco the Ruler's family, more specifically his brother. There's 2 lawsuits currently going on involving the death of Draco the Ruler. The first lawsuit, Draco's family is suing Live Nation on behalf of his son. And they're suing Live Nation for $65 million in a wrongful death lawsuit.
Dang.
The second lawsuit is Ralphie the Plug and other people who was with Draco that night. They're suing Live Nation for the wrongful death lawsuit, among other things such as pain and suffering, et cetera, et cetera. Devontae Caldwell is obviously Ralphie the Plug, but the other people involved, the people who was with Draco that night, including the entourage. Alric Cooper is Draco's security guard. He's also a plaintiff. Now, the defendants is Live Nation, because they own the venues. Snoop Dogg, who apparently had a hand in the festival. He was also somebody who was involved or had an interest in it. And among other people, I think the security company is also being sued. Everybody involved, they're saying, had a duty that night
the security company?
Everybody.
The security company, sue them niggas. Shit. Somebody, one thing about it, somebody, somewhere, somehow, some way, found a loophole, and found a way to coerce and put together this murder attempt on this man. If the story that they saying is true, assuming that the story they saying is true, somebody set something up. I don't know who it was. But somebody set something up.
At that particular festival at once upon a time. Even Snoop Dogg, right? They said Snoop Dogg's LLC had a further duty to safeguard the Bank of California Stadium and provide adequate security to detect and prevent violent incidents from taking place at the stadium. So even Snoop Dogg, they believe, is liable. If you watch my Draco video, we did a step-by-step playback on exactly what took place that night.
They showed,
and what we broke down was when Draco showed up at the venue, they were supposed to go through the artist entrance. When they got to the artist entrance, the security guard told Draco, "What's up, blood?" And then told them they couldn't go through the particular artist entrance. They had to go through another entrance, which they thought was weird. They get to that entrance. As they're driving up, they see a van drive right through security without getting stopped and checked. But Draco's van got stopped, got checked. Everybody got pulled out. The dogs came. They went into details regarding that particular incident.
And then right after they came through that entrance, that's not the artist entrance. Right after they came through that entrance, 2 minutes later, the fight broke out. Draco got stabbed. He ended up passing away.
In here, they says the artists were instructed to enter through a driveway leading from Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. They passed through 2 checkpoints. The first was simply a booth containing 1 or 2 unarmed personnel members who led through any vehicle that presented an all-access pass without searching it or verifying the identities of the occupants of the vehicle, or even rather the number of passes matched the identity of number of occupants. Which is, again, Draco family is wondering why Draco was only allowed to bring 15 people, but YG and others were allowed to bring 100, according to the family, all right? From there, artist groups were directed down a driveway that led to the second checkpoint, where a small group of security guards were present with a drug-sniffing dog and a metal detector. On information and belief, the requirement to submit to metal detector searches or the dog search was imposed arbitrarily and flippantly. Some occupants of some cars were searched while other caravans of multiple vehicles passed through to the exclusive artist parking area where their trailers were situated without any verification or search at all. Of the 2 cars in which plaintiffs arrived, plaintiff, again, Draco Security Cooper, was the only person that was ordered out of the car and curiously frisked. No other plaintiff was searched.
Like they knew. It's like they knew, like, oh, that's his security. Hey, bring him out. Make sure he get out the car and search him. Make sure he ain't got nothing on him so we could kill this nigga. And he can't do nothing about it. That's what it sounded like to me.
Nor was either vehicle. So they identify who Draco's security was. They brought the security out. Tapped the security to make sure the security ain't have a gun on him, and then let everybody through. They go and says when Draco and plaintiffs passed through the second checkpoint and were subject to a search, countless other cars entered the area without being required to stop or submit to any search whatsoever for weapons or otherwise.
I ain't gonna lie. Knowing the information though, I wish he would have just left. As soon as he seen that, I feel like he should just got the hell up out of there, bro. Like, oh, all these niggas, I'm the only one. It's 55 other cars here. I'm the only one getting searched. And they told me not to come here. And they told me that the Bloods wanted to kill. Yeah, we gone, bro. Fuck, get their ass their money back. We gone. We ain't finna, what the fuck, nigga? I'm not walking into no personal death trap. I'm just not doing it. If you spending thousands of dollars on designer jeans and hundreds of dollars on Jordan shoes, and you still ain't got no skin routine, that is a violation. I can't talk too crazy about you though, because that used to be me. My skin routine used to literally be water. You know, guys, we don't know about skincare. That's why I'm so happy to partner with Tej Heyman. Now, the best part about Tees is it's simple. You do not have to think too much. You know, me and our minds, we ain't for all that complicated skin routine. Wash, scrub, moisturizer. Takes like 2 minutes. Dos minutos for all of my Spanish friends. And honestly, the biggest difference for my skin was the scrub. I had my wife telling me like, "Ooh, your skin look good." I said, "For real, baby." After a couple weeks of this scrub and this whole routine, my skin started feeling way smoother. And I've been looking better on camera. It's a reason why you keep seeing celebrities and other creators talking about this stuff. It just works, and it's super easy to stay consistent with. Now, because Tej Hanley is sponsoring this video, they giving all of y'all 40% off plus a free gift. Christmas came early. Use the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your girl think. Let me know what the little girls you trying to holler at. Let me know what they think. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, make sure you click that link, because that's the link that you need to click in order to get 40% off and a free gift that's worth $20. I'm trying to help you.
Security stepped out of the car. Planters observed one united caravan of approximately 10 cars filled with occupants drive right past the checkpoint without so much as stopping, much less being subjected to any form of a search.
Right.
As these cars entered, the occupants could be heard immediately taunting people that they passed by, including plaintiffs. They're saying, whoever the rapper entourage was, they came 10 cars deep.
Right.
And as they're passing by, they are taunting Drakeo and them for being searched while they're going through without being searched.
Right.
In the immediate presence of the few event staff members that were there, shouting out gang-related challenges and other verbiage such as "woo." So the Bloods were riding through. Right. So Drakeo and them is being searched, cars being searched, making sure his security is unarmed, while Bloods is riding through screaming "woo,
no security,
woo." This is a chant that is widely known to be associated with gang members. Once artists and the groups with which they arrived past the second checkpoint, they reached the all-access VIP area where the artists were to park and where their trailers were located. There was no security guards, event staff members, or law enforcement officers present whatsoever in this area. There was also no cameras or other deterrents for unlawful activity or violence, which seems kind of odd and crazy, right? You would think like you would have security, especially if you know that there's multiple people on this card who don't get along. There's multiple gangs on this card who's beefing, multiple Bloods and Crip factions. You would think that you would have security present where they're all supposed to be gathering and meeting at, right?
Right.
Drakeo and his group arrived in the all-access area at approximately 8:30 p.m., and Drakeo was scheduled to perform at 8:50. They arrived in two vehicles, one a Rolls Royce driven by Drakeo and the other a Mercedes-Benz by Kevin Gomez, each of which contained 4 occupants, including the driver. Within minutes of their arrival in the all-access, as Drakeo's small group started a short walk to the stage,
Plaintiff Gomez
and Jorky Partar were attacked by unknown persons when they separated from the group very briefly to retrieve a jacket from one of the 2 vehicles in which they arrived. Mr. Gomez was punched and knocked to the ground, and the assailants attempted to rob him by snatching his jewelry, which I reported on, but y'all said I was lying though.
Right.
I told y'all this.
Right.
I told y'all this.
You did.
Chief and Heavily was attacked, and they tried to rob him.
And then they ran up on Drakeo and said, "Drakeo, they niggas just tried to rob me." So Drakeo was like, Who Who tried to rob you? What? So that I think they said Draco start going back towards the peak, towards that way, like where his friend damn near got robbed at. At that point, security was like, nigga, no, we need to go this way. We need to go. If they tried to rob him, what the fuck you think they gonna do to us? We need to go. Draco wasn't trying to hear that shit. So they end up going back, and that's when the fight broke out.
His jewelry. They ran to Draco. Draco said, what? Turned back around, and then it got cracking.
Yeah.
They actually go through step by step on how the Draco ambush happened and how no security was present in the area where security should have been to protect the artist.
Right.
So after Chieftain Heavily, was attacked, right? They tried to snatch his jewelry from his neck, but was unsuccessful because he scrambled away, and the two regrouped with the rest of the entourage. So they regrouped with Draco and his entourage.
And everybody else, yeah.
When the rest of the group noticed the commotion and turned around, again, when Draco and them turned around confused but now alert to active danger, they were rushed by at least 12 individuals. So 12 people attacked them at first. A fight ensued as the group defended itself, already outnumbered. No security intervened or was anywhere present when Plaintiff Gomez and Potra were attacked or when the larger fight broke out.
I'm going to just go ahead and be honest right now. Call the popo, huh? I see 12 niggas running at me. We up out of here, man. Listen, man. We not about to... Listen, man. You crazy as hell, boy. All right, and shout out to the niggas for keeping all that shit. Listen, if it's 12 of us and it's 12 of y'all, we can fight. For sure. For sure. But see, the reason why I don't even fight in the first place is because I don't know what you trying to do, bro. Okay, are you trying to fight or are you trying to kill? Because I don't know. I'm not about to figure it out. Especially if it's 12 of y'all niggas and it's only like 6, 7, 8 of us. No, we got to go, brother. See ya, wouldn't want to be here, nigga. I'm up out of here. Hey, they trying to hurt me. Full speed running, nigga. They gonna have to chase me, and they gonna call me a bitch. They gonna call me a hoe. They gonna call me a goofy, a lame, a dork, a nerd, all this. They gonna call me all that. But I'm gonna be alive, though. You call me what you want to, Mr. Sir. I'm going on to my children's. You feel me? Y'all is tripping.
Now, the fight that ensued after, so it started off with 12, right? Draco and them had 8, so it was 20 altogether. That lasted for about 5 minutes. So they fighting for 5 minutes. No security showed up. No police showed up.
Right.
After they done fought their hearts out for 5 minutes, as the fight seemed as though it may subside, suddenly a horde estimated to encompass 50 to 100 individuals
50 to 100
materialized and charged at Draco and his group.
It's time to go. Shit, nigga. I ran track. I'm faster than most of these niggas. Most of these niggas gonna get tired before they get to me. Now, maybe like 3, 4 of them track stars like your boy. They gonna probably, you feel me? They gonna probably be on my bumper. But everybody, I ain't fight. But by the time I get away, I ain't turn around and fight no 100 niggas. I promise you I'm not. If I see 100 niggas anywhere, I'm gonna turn my ass around, take my ass across the street.
Fought off 12
Crazy,
people.
Man.
Because again, Draco got squabbles. We know this. Ralphie got squabbles. We know this. After they done fought off 12 people, 100 more came. And the group was engulfed by the mob, many of which were all red and shouted battle cries of whoop and Sue whoop. This was a clear ambush.
What?
And security kind of like allowed it to happen damn near.
Of course they did. Security of blood.
Yo, this is like military tactics. Think about it for a second, bro. The Bloods really carried out a military hit.
Operation, yeah, for sure.
They had the, they had the distraction. The distraction was
the 12 niggas.
Hey, damn, we effed up. Draco and them is almost on stage. Let's attack these people that's behind, get them to turn around, and then we swarm them.
Right.
Start off with 12 to get them tired. So again, they can't rush. Once they done fought their heart out for 5 minutes,
exactly.
A fight lasting more than 30 seconds is
you're
already exhausted, bro.
You tired, boy. I don't give a damn. You could be Javante Davis, boy. You fighting 5 niggas for 30 seconds. You sweating, you tired, your muscles are sore. You know what I'm saying? And then 100 niggas. That's why I said y'all niggas should just ran the first time, bro. Yeah, I'm a runner. I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. I done ran more. Listen, I'm getting the fuck up out of there. Cause I don't know what you trying to do, bro. I'm trying to fight. You might be trying to kill me. I ain't finna find out, bro. I promise you I'm not. So I'm finna go on here. But you live. You live to fight another day. Okay. I'm gone. I'm telling you right now, I ain't never ran on my homies. You know what I'm saying? My homies in the fight, or they end up getting jumped, or a nigga punch my homie in a party or something. I ain't just gonna turn around and run. I ain't a hoe. But if me and my homies is sitting right here and 100 niggas is coming towards us, or 12 niggas or whatever, and it's 3 of us, run. You can sit right here and fight if you want to, but if I tap you on your shit and I tell you to run, it's not my responsibility to come back and get you. Nigga, you better run with me. Shit.
You can't fight no. Yo, you fought for 5 minutes, you exhausted, homie.
Yeah, for sure.
And then 100 people swarm you after you done fought for 5 minutes.
Right.
Come on, bruh. Come on. Now, they spelled it out as clear as day, bruh. The Bloods attacked Draco. Swoop!
No, for real. Yelling swoop while you're attacking them is crazy.
This second attack lasted far longer than the first, up to 10 minutes, and was more vicious. Throughout that time, Draco and his group fought for their lives against, again, 100 plus. Okay, 100 plus. That's crazy, man. Now look, they says, while no one intervened ever to stop the violence, defendants' agents blocked the gate and pushed the victims back from reaching possible safety.
Damn.
Effectively corralling them back in a confined space where onslaught by the violent mob continued. So, this is insane. They're alleging that not only did the security and the staff members and everybody was sitting there watching it happen,
they blocked them.
But when they tried to escape, because when you watch the video footage,
see, I never seen it. I had to go watch the video footage, bro. I don't think I can watch it on camera because I know it's probably crazy and it's a fight, so you know how YouTube get. But I need to go. After this video, I'm gonna go watch it.
People claim, yo, they left Draco. No, they didn't leave Draco. Draco and them was trying to get out of there.
They was trying to run.
The staff members, was pushing them back.
That's crazy.
And when they got pushed back and
that's a clear setup, bro.
To figure out, okay, yo, where can we escape to?
Right.
They got blitzed again, and that's when Draco and them got stabbed.
Right.
This is absurd. This is absurd. As the violence continued, several members of the mob produced knives, at which point their punches changed into lunges in an attempt to stab Draco and plaintiffs while they desperately tried to avoid the blades.
Damn.
While they defended themselves bravely, the attack continued relentlessly until one of the assailants struck Draco in the neck with what turned out to be a fatal knife wound.
Damn.
That's
crazy, bro. See, that's what I be saying. Sometimes I be saying like, shit, I'd rather niggas start shooting because fuck that shit. Nigga go shit. I can run from the shots. Motherfucker, you see what I'm saying? Motherfucker gotta go. I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking though. But I'm saying if bullets flying and it's 100 niggas right here, I can run, I can zigzag, I can Walter Payton, I can run me a route or two. I might get hit. God forbid. You might get hit. My shoulder. And your shoulder might be fucked up, but you cool, you know what I'm saying? But if you up close like this, you got all these people beating you and they swinging knives at you, it's like, it ain't really shit you could do. You feel me? You can't dodge no knife. I mean, technically, you all get what I'm saying, though? Like, it's different. It's different. It's different, bro.
This is just...
And then it's up close, too, so it's like, it ain't like, you know, if somebody's running and a bullet's going by, they can get grazed, potentially. They could just, all the bullets can just miss them. But if you get stabbed in the...
Sad, man.
Sad, bro.
This is just sad, bro. Now, again, Draco continued to defend themselves and block more knife lunges, but Draco rapidly lost strength as he quickly suffered tremendous blood loss. Devontae, which is Ralphie, remained at his side while he deteriorated, and Devontae and others used all their strength to try to carry Draco to a place of safety. Tragically, there was none. When Draco eventually got to safety, it took 30 minutes. 30 minutes as he's bleeding out for emergency personnel to come and tend to him.
30 minutes.
They dropped the ball completely.
You ended up suing Live Nation?
Yeah.
Can you touch on that?
Shit, nigga, they should have they shit set up and well secured. You know what I'm saying?
It's a valid lawsuit too, because at the end of the day, it's if they're throwing the event, it's their responsibility to ensure the artist's safety. You know what I'm saying? And I don't remember how many artists was on that on the flyer, like who was performing. But any artist with a big name, if I'm paying an artist $50,000, I'm gonna spend another $10,000 to make sure this nigga get to this stage and go home. You feel me? Because if I'm throwing this big ass event, I'm gonna make $4 million just throwing an event. So me giving $50,000 and then spending another $10,000 to ensure that this artist get on this stage and make it home, and at least make it off of my. He gonna be safe while he at my concert. My man, he might get a drive-by might happen when he get back to the hood, but while he at my concert, he gonna be safe. If I'm throwing up, if it's my event, you see what I'm saying? So they didn't do that, bro. They didn't do no insurance at all, gang. And it's probably not even their fault, but who else's fault is it? You know what I'm saying? It sounds like to me this shit was just infiltrated. Like the Bloods infiltrated the concert. Do your homework. The Bloods infiltrated the concert, and it really wasn't nothing Drakeo and them could have did because they had the shit set up. So, and you know them LA niggas, boy. I'm telling you, they like them niggas in LA be on some real GTA 5 missions, folks. They put two and two together. You know, Chicago niggas don't do all that. The most planning a Chicago nigga gonna do is backdoor. Hey, tell this girl to flirt with him, bring him to the house, backdoor. We gonna smoke his ass. That's the most a Chicago nigga doing. You know what I mean? Other than that, Chicago nigga just gonna pull up and shoot the shit out you. We ain't gonna do no planning and get to pay the security guards to not let you leave and all that. Niggas ain't doing all that. That's them LA niggas. They crazy.
The knife in an event like that, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get a knife in. Shit, they pulled our security guard out the car. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Crazy.
Made him walk through a metal detector.
Crazy.
Then wanted him. Like,
Crazy.
how this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was just the security.
That was just
Yeah.
security.
Your family filed a $60 million wrongful death suit. Is there any
Shit, I would have filed
progress
that motherfucker too.
Any-
I mean, you know, it was coronavirus and shit, but I'm just following through with, I'm just listening and waiting on what they got, you know what I'm saying? I don't go into court buildings and shit. I just wait till the verdict come, they meet with me, and then I tell, you know what I'm saying? Shit
Yeah.
like that. But shit, they did wrong, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know they did wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody know they did wrong but Live Nation. Because Live Nation, instead of owning up to this, right?
You know they
instead
ain't
of
gonna do
acknowledging,
that.
you know what, man, we dropped the ball.
They ain't gonna do
Live
that.
Nation is trying to make Ralphie's life more difficult,
Of course.
trying to utilize every power they have to make Ralphie's life more difficult because Ralphie is choosing to stick up for his brother and himself.
I ain't surprised.
See,
bro.
Live Nation is a company that's so powerful that even the government had to step in and say, yo, hold on. Yo, they got too much power over the entertainment industry. Like, they were quickly acquiring a lot, trying to create a monopoly. They had to settle with the U.S. government for $230 million. This is not a company you want smoke with, bruh. Yo, Live Nation and Ticketmaster is facing intense legal battles over allegations of operating an illegal monopoly that inflates ticket prices. While a tentative $280 million settlement was reached with the U.S. Department of Justice to open ticketing platforms, the DOJ in over 30 states accused Live Nation of controlling every aspect of live music, including artists, venues, and ticketing, to stifle competition and hike prices. Anti-competitive tactics. Investigations indicated Live Nation used retaliatory tactics and exclusive contracts to compel values to only use Ticketmaster. Live Nation runs like live music, like they control everything. So when Ralphie the Plug is suing Live Nation, Ralphie the Plug is currently enduring retaliation, right? Like Live Nation is trying to silence Ralphie the Plug and the family. And by trying to silence them, you can say they're trying to cover this Drakeo the Roller's murder. Because Ralphie the Plug is trying to do tours and trying to like put on live shows, but it's impossible. Because Live Nation is refusing and going out of their way to make sure Ralphie the Plug can book dates and venues to make a living because they're suing Live Nation.
I was talking shit, and I was like, about your venues. I don't know what's your biggest venue. You know what I'm saying? You ever did?
We can't get venues because most of them is Live Nation.
Right.
We've sold out 1,200 capacity type shit. Like,
So they can't do shows because they flew. See how they do you? They can't do shows because they suing Live Nation. So while they suing Live Nation on some shit like, well, nigga, you ain't finna get no money in my venue. Fuck you. You suing us back. Go take your ass on somewhere. But you know how hard it is to find a venue that's not Live Nation? Nigga.
So Live
They
Nation
do 500 capacity.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But Live Nation ain't y'all?
No, we just
From that
It's
incident.
a lawsuit. So
Oh, the lawsuit.
Why we use their venues? So we already limited to venues.
Right.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's still
So-
cracking.
So we still trying to get like the what's the other company?
Like we Golden Voice.
We fucking
did the
Golden
Fonda
Voice.
in Hollywood,
We did the
sold that
Fonda.
out.
There you have it, man. Live Nation is going after this man because he decided he wants to seek justice for his brother. This is not okay. They're trying to silence this family
They bogus for
from
that shit.
seeking justice.
Because I feel like if that's my company, hey, I ain't gonna give y'all niggas 60 million, but we gonna take care of y'all because we fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? We fucked up. It's y'all responsibility, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not the rapper's responsibility to for an event that you booked and you booked him for and you paid him and nigga end up getting killed because y'all wasn't right. Mm-mm.